Buenos días. Everything is good at home, but everything is not. But not everything is good at IMOLA. Shit. Oops. Oh man. Why is this bloody car trying to do this to me? Fuck it, I don't have more time to change the setup anyway. And I'm starting my stream right on time. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell, eh? I have even less confidence than Kota, even though I have far more experience with the hypercars now. It's so not intuitive with enough chicane. I'm hungry. Yeah. It's a bit late.
No, wait, what? No, now it's on. Oh wait, maybe my microphone was on. I don't know. Was my microphone on?
I mean, I could hear you on Discord.
But was it on in OBS? Or maybe it was. I don't know. Quick! The event starts in 2 minutes! And then it's gonna take another 2 minutes to actually start. After it starts.
It's like it's starting, but it's not started.
Maybe it's restarted.
Maybe.
Yo.
Yo.
I based my LFP too, guys.
Now I'm actually totally fine in VR. I guess it depends on the person. It also depends on what VR you use and what game you play. But I don't have an issue with longer sessions in VR in that regard. So we just need to do a line like that, avoiding track limits. If I get it done consistently, Be good for traction. Still decent fuel saving.
But let's just survive better.
It's
Yeah, I've
definitely a
seen the
better
Ferrari.
grid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I've seen the Ferrari 360 wing. Yeah.
Time to take a piss.
LMD Age have better brakes right now. I feel like the difficulty between I feel like the LMH cars are like 10% easier than the LMDH cars for some reason. And I don't understand why. Like, I just could not understand it why. Like when you drive Cadillac and then you drive Ferrari, it's like it doesn't it's like different class.
The Cadillac is the hardest of them all. Like then you
I
should
know,
try
yeah.
you should try Porsche, then it will be easy.
Yeah. It's too fucking late now, is it? Like I didn't know when I signed up to this championship. I didn't know they will in the next update the cars will be different. You know.
Yep. At least I have number 9 today because I lost a lot of DR yesterday.
Does the number actually is like correct or something?
The number is your ILO, yeah.
Ah, number 3. Oh yeah, Maciej number 1, Dario number 2, I'm number 3. Amazing! So basically if I finish anywhere not top 3, I will lose rating. But luckily Valentin said he will take care of IMOLA and such in the first corner, so...
Sure.
This is why Jensen Button quit Cadillac? No. It's like because the start of this championship was in the old physics. And basically nobody from those people who were driving with me in Monza is driving now, basically.
Just Sir Jensen Button was a bit washed. Was time to stop. It's time to stop for the old man.
Time to stop. Well, come on, I'll pop into game. Oh dear.
Oh, Marku! Ahoj! Kurwa bobr.
What if the understeer on trail braking is caused from the brake migration? What if we disable it?
Could be, yeah.
Because I don't understand why we don't have brake migration that goes rearwards. We only have it
goes
to the front.
Yeah, Vale. If you
Just
if you press the brake, it goes forward. If you release the brake, it goes rearwards.
Mate.
What do you mean? Do you want to like?
just don't use brake migration and put more brake pressure on the front. No?
Yeah. Yeah, but what I meant is that brake migration is on the percentage of how much more forward you want it to be as you're trail braking. But why cannot we choose how much more rearwards we want it to be as we're trail braking?
No, Vale, if you have it at 2.5, it's 2.5 more forward at 100% pressure. So,
when does it start shifting then?
Well, it's linear. Imagine that you have 50-50 bias and 2.5 migration. That means that at 100% brake, you have 52 front, or 52.5 front, and at 0 pressure, you have 50-50. So around like 10-20% brake, you would still have very close to 50-50. But then in a straight line, use front brakes more to not lock up in a straight line the rears.
Because I thought... This is why I thought also there was some value that was missing, which was the brakes ramp up or ramp down. So you can set at which percentage you want it to change.
I think it's linear.
I thought that 2.5% F was 2.5% more forward as your trail braking, I guess.
Yeah, but it's forward, but at 100% brakes, right? So
it goes back to your normal brake bias as you're trail braking.
So basically, you can lower the normal bias and then go up on migration, and that way you get your, you know, let's say normal brake bias you had previously at 100%, and now it goes back as you release the brakes.
I see.
Correcto. Very good, very good.
The race pace is probably gonna be mid-30s from Dario.
Will I make a valid lap in a quali? That's the question, guys.
That's also a big question for me.
Dude, I've literally done 40 laps this practice, and I think I've done like 5 valid laps, you know?
I hope my game is not gonna bug out.
Maciej, by the way, I have a request from the chat, Maciej.
Yeah.
You should make a video about the brake migration.
Okay, I will. At some point.
He's on a mission now.
That means that maybe in 2 years' time, you might see a video on my channel.
Oh boy. Yeah, strict track limit, mate, dude, like, okay, I wouldn't mind the strict track limits if the Caddy wouldn't be such an ass to drive. You know, like, if the Caddy would be pleasant to drive, like LMP2, I wouldn't mind that much, but, oh man. Okay, the target today be the best Caddy. What?
Are you not the only caddy?
No, there's Yorkie as well.
Okay.
So we have 8 tires, yeah? Copy.
Yeah. Yokoko! I should have taken more fuel for my invalid laps. Oh, Yorkie is fast in this car. I'm struggling a lot. Right, good luck, boys.
Good luck.
Oh shit, I might be late. Oh yeah, fuck's sake, the pit lane is so long here, I might be late. I mean... Fuck. I've got like maybe 10 seconds spare. Nah, that's too close. Because my outlaps aren't gonna be fast enough. Maybe I can get it back if I push all the way to the end, I might do it. It still might be good to start the 6th lap. If I need 6th lap. Good evening. I'm deafened, so I'm deafened and they don't hear the waffling. Good evening indeed. Let's put this car at least on a front row. Yeah, I had a very love/hate relationship with this track for a long time, because in ACC it was a horrible track because of the curves. Even though I always wanted to like it, I really like this track as the layout, and in LMU it's really enjoyable. But then again, in this patch, it's really difficult to enjoy it because of track limits now. So, because the track limits are broken in the current build of the game. And the championships in-game are run with strict track limits, which makes it even worse. So it just makes it impossible to really fully attack the track, because you just fear track limits. Yeah, but I drove it a lot in AC1 when I was starting sim racing. Yeah. Probably. It's also horrible, holy shit. No. Oh my god. I just don't like to lose corners. Never joke with them. Probably should stop probably right now to just save tires, but I'll try first sector. Smell it. I'm gonna continue because the last lap will be slower. That what happens when you just grid and go with no prep. But it's the race that matters. Haven't touched the game in like a week, which doesn't help, but we're up front just for a chill race. He also stopped it. I mean, there's just no need of burning through tires. Yeah, they're gonna be quite fresh. Or when the pit stops come. And I could never find a proper setup for this track in the Porsche, you know? So, I don't know. Let's see, I'm going with something safe, and I think that should be enough.
Jorge.
I barely driven new
Actually,
hypercar
why
tires.
not P1?
Because I'm trolling.
Hmm.
I mean, I am basically grid and go here, Val, and I haven't played in a week.
Okay. I get it.
Plus, I just threw that up, and I don't know. I don't know who exactly the guy in P1 is, but he is gold, so I guess he knows his way around.
Man, braking for the second to last corner with a hypercar, holy shit. It's easy in the race because you just lift and coast there. But in quali, man. Oof. Fucking hell.
Did Dario go pole? Oh, Dario did indeed go pole. Oh.
Yes. Even Akos, who I was quicker than basically last week, is pissing on me today. Well, we'll live and learn. As long as I don't spin out.
Jesus. My brain completely shut down when I was trying to type in Colombo.
For a race start. Go
I
to the
slapped
grid.
Maciej. That's all.
Nice slap job. I mean,
I got beaten by Alex. I screwed up my best lap by far. Like I lost like 3/10, so I screw up a lot. I should have been
Nice
like P7 at worst, but I screw up.
Wait, it's a 100-minute one, right?
Yeah, 1 hour 40, yeah. I actually don't want to race even, man. I just want to drive the LMP2 or anything else. Compared, like, I just don't like this.
man, the Cadillac is making you hate the hypercars. What's happening?
Yeah, it is.
Stop driving it.
I know.
I have never used the Prima Crystal Light.
I know. But it's not about the BOP, it's just how the car drives. I just don't like it. Like, when I drove in the Peugeot, it was like, wow, this is nice, you know? Or when I drove in the Ferrari, I was like, wow, this is great, you know? But
the thing is that even though I play in VR constantly, I've never actually tried properly in the long run any, like, other headsets. Who knows if it's fastest or not.
The target is to be the best caddy. That's my target. But yeah, sorry guys for being negative, but I'm just not enjoying this because in LMP2, right, it's all about like the setup matters, of course, but otherwise it's all the driving, you know, and then it's super close. But in a hyper, that's the reason I didn't do the hyper before, because the BOP is just so bad, you know. We are leading the championship, guys. Don't get me wrong. We leading the championship. Yeah, so far we leading the championship, but also I cannot change tires because I spun on my tires. So.
No way.
Yeah, I forgot it's a... No, man, I did it on purpose. I forgot it's like quality. I thought it's a practice somehow. Right, let's have a good race though. Let's have a good race. We have a really good drivers around us. Good luck, Vala. Good luck. See you somewhere on the track, I guess.
Yeah. Not in the wall, not in the gravel.
What the fuck? I didn't want to commit into okay, okay. Okay. That port has a lot of power. And it probably has a lot of energy as well, because it's full. Understand. Nah, but like his speed was correct, so he just started further behind. Let's just settle in, traffic is gonna come, fuel saving is gonna come into play. We already have a 0.5% on the Porsche behind. Limit. No way. Nah, there's no way it went green. Holy fuck. I got a green track limit. There's gonna be limit as well. Be limits as well. I need to really chill. It's not a... Oh, okay. Not a question to me, sorry. I don't use Quest, so I can't answer any Quest related stuff. Stop it. pin. Why does the car do this? I think I'm too high wing. Porsche behind isn't getting very close. Just suck at IMOLA. I go deep in Terra 1 the whole time. Yeah, I do coaching. driving on the grass would be advisable. What was it about me missing T1?
You okay, Valla?
Oh, fucking terrorists. Like, that's the problem with hypercars. P13, obviously P13. It's always the low positions, man, that go for moves like that. And now I have a fucking Porsche on my ass. I was 2 seconds in that. Mustang is just so quick, and I bet he doesn't have to kill safe as much as me. A moment. It is. Well, that's why it's in front. Did you see the start? Damn it. I'm trying completely forgot about this. I think it's just a, fast car here, that's it. Like, what the fuck? That's why this game is fucking broken. Because I wasn't even off the track, I was on the line. That's a mistake, I do a mistake. I start talking, I stop focusing, I didn't save fuel. Now he has fuel advantage on me. thing is how inconsistent it paces as well, in terms of just sometimes you can do still ridiculous time lapse right now, but then again it's for its tire usage. Those temperatures also suit Ford, because I'm right at the edge of like 86 degrees and his are probably like 80. He's got perfect tires right now. Oh, I'm gonna get him right into turn 1. Maybe not. I'm not vision myself in the mirror. With this balance change right now, Porsche is really weird, because sometimes it wants to oversteer in front and sometimes it just like locks in with the rear grip and just pushes you out. But notice how big of a gap we built to all the other Porsches this stint. trying to read, but like that's just too much info on the chat for me to focus on it, sorry. Nah, you can chat between yourself, I'm fine, because I... really. It's fine. You know. Course. Existing is just too much. Oh, do I have damage? 1.3 second loss this lap. 1.3 second loss this lap. And we're still on him. Fuck's sake. Committing to the corner. Oh, we create so much depth here. It's decent, but with the back bob it just feels really weird. I don't know what to do, like we have such an equal pace. If I change tires, we're just gonna have again equal pace. If I don't change tires, I might jump him. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what to decide. I have big gap behind, so I can try. I just have to be closer to him to do that. It's closer to him to do this. Make a mistake as well. undercut? We're pitting at the same time. What do you mean undercut? Can't afford to stop earlier. It's a death sentence. No, it's a gamble. It's a big gamble. It could be really stupid what I'm doing right now. Because if I change tires, they warm up so quickly. But I feel like to have a chance, I have to try something, and I don't think I can do it on the track because of the top speed of the Mustang. I would just get stuck. Only traffic could do it, but the traffic doesn't seem too crazy this race. Also, I am gonna get rotated. Wasn't healthy. He also didn't change tires. I mean, it is IMOLA. That seems like a logical thing to do, you know? Plus, it's a Mustang. It has such a good tire wear. And a lot on me in pit stops as well. Now I should be like, well, I should have changed tires. In this scenario, I don't know. I mean, they are quality tires, so it is a bit of an unknown. They could feel shit. Mustang is also lighter at the beginning of the stint. It's got better tire wear, better energy, it's lighter, so when Mustang's on pace and quali, we're in trouble. Yes, and the green converting to yellow. We like those. Oh my god! Now he's gonna overtake me to the chicane and park in the chicane and be the slowest car ever seen in the Alta chicane at IMOLA. Now he's just gonna cut it, fair enough. If he didn't cut, then we would be in big trouble. Maybe changing tires was the call. They warm up so much, it's a full stint. I know we have to pace ourselves, but there goes P1. Is it gonna be a 57 or 58 lap race? Because if it's a 57, then we can push a bit more. 7-8, okay. Still at risk of +1. Zero, it says now. I just can't do the pace that Mustang can do. And it's just too good of a tire wear and hot temps, so it's not the race that we can really win. Important to point out that a Porsche that was on pole is 15 seconds behind, so clearly there is a difference there. Yeah, like, and he still gets like cleanups like that while I get some traffic, I can't push as much, and then I do mistakes like that. Might be, I mean, like, just before the pit stop he lost a bit, but then I gained all that back. He gained all that back with my traffic on the outlap, so it ebbs and flows, but it certainly doesn't help. It certainly didn't pan out our way, but hard to tell. He had a few moments like that as well, but only a few. Damn it. But that's the worst, like if you just... and the luck as well, like there's no cars on the track, it's not like a big group coming, it just happens to be in this corner, you know? Fuck me. I will not catch him anyway in this race if nothing happens to him, but it's annoying. But it is what it is. I mean, I said it before the race, if there's a Ford in this race, they have it covered. And that's exactly what happened. I think it would even matter much if I stayed ahead of him at the start of the race, because he had so much top speed that he could burn fuel to stay behind me, overtake me, and that's it, game's gone. It's still P2, you know? There's many factors at play as well. Like, if it was a cold race, who knows? It'd be a bit different maybe. But you have that display just natural for tire advantage. And, you know, people say the Porsche is good on tires. It's not bad on tires at all. I mean, in this patch, with weight being in the wrong place in the car, that probably benefits Mustang ever so slightly as well. It's usually front heavy, and with this it's a bit more balanced. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. So a lot of movement happening at the back. It's just not possible. Again, for a 6th lap. Plus, like I said, I suck at IMOLA and just never know how to properly set up the cars here. For that last final bit, I can do a really decent and nice driving setup here, and but I can never figure out how to do it for 40/4. That's not for me. Not happening. Send it. Does he carry the speed through? I wonder how the car would be with fresh rides, but I don't think it would be that strong at all. I suspect if I would have changed one side of tires, I would have like started matching his pace, but like he would be like maybe only a tenth slower or so, and I would not have caught him. And I would have thought that, oh, for sure, just used tires wouldn't be that bad, but it just worked. Proper ballast placement. This would get fixed. Why couldn't I say that? Please. Speech 0. He's gonna go this way, saving more fuel. Another 0.4 implement. Goodbye. I just got try. He got lucky with chopping this time around because it's full half a second. Yeah. No, too much curb. I think no matter the scenario in the pit stops and the choices, we would be cooked anyway. If he changed tires, the warm-up is extremely quick, and he had you can see how on old tires the car is behaving, and I still have one side old, so he would have caught me straight away and overtook me easily because of the straight line speed. If I changed tires, I probably wouldn't have the pace to catch him, and then it like, and obviously in the case where we both change tires, it would just be copy paste of first stint, with again benefit going in his direction slowly because he has lighter car again after pit and better left side. I wonder, maybe changing tires was a faster overall strat, but who knows. Traffic again. damn it. Fuck you. I'm definitely getting unlucky with traffic this time around, because like, how many laps do I have where like I just get the car mid-corner, which is like so unlucky. He's no car 10 seconds ahead of him, no car 10 seconds behind him, and I get him not on a straight up in the middle of an apex. It doesn't matter, but it's frustrating. Oh, it's gonna be limit. Damn it. I mean, you know, like, we are driving fast here, so 0.3 right now, so it's getting even faster and faster. Porsche is so bad with that weight distribution. You can see what it does when throttle. Just wants to silently like, no grip, no grip, no grip, and suddenly, whoosh, it just wants to rotate the moment you press throttle. But it also has no front end, who just natural no weight on the front end. But then if you unsettle it too much, then the pendulum weight at the back just swings and is always ready to kill you. Yeah, Mustang is also behaving sometimes real weird. And my Porsche right now starts misbehaving as well. The corner. Annoying part is that on Saturday we have a championship race with George in the Porsche, and we're gonna have to deal with that at Silverstone. Well, it seems like all the other major cars that we're up against in that championship are McLarens, and McLarens, in my opinion, just benefit from that change, because McLaren, funnily enough, is a front-heavy car. I think just all front-heavy cars benefited from this patch. Well, from this bug, right? So until it's fixed, we're at a disadvantage. What about Chevy? I don't know. I've driven very little. Like I literally didn't drive for a week this game, and I'm really going this race because I have no idea what the cars are really doing at this point. Like, they're broken. There's no need to drive them, and I know when they get fixed, I'm gonna straight away go back to updating all the IMOLA sets for them. So I haven't really dived into hypercars, so I just put the game on hold, you know. So I don't really know. Like, I can give you like. I can say that, yeah, I can expect them to drive in a certain way, but it's not a given. So Corvette used to be really bad with front tire being cold, so I don't see how this doesn't make it still shit in the race, you know. It's like all the BOP changes they made. They are probably a move in the right direction BOP-wise, but they're just all applied in the wrong way, so it's still broken anyway, right? Until it's fixed, there's no need to really talk about it. We were supposed to, from what I heard, get it this week already, but it didn't happen, so I assume next Tuesday. It seems like LMU is like releasing them every Tuesday, the patches. So if the patch doesn't come Tuesday, then we're cooked. I don't know what they're doing then. Also, personally, I feel like this is a really weird strategy where they like wait for an entire week of, like, you know, online races to be completed, but like, who the fuck cares about like the competitiveness of those races and like the leaderboards online being there and the patch only coming at like the beginning of the week of an online week, right? I don't care about it. The cars are broken. Fucking fix them ASAP. Like, that's not the thing you wait for. Just fix it. Like, it should have been yesterday. It should have been day one of the patch. The moment they realize that something like that is fucked up, there needs to be a hotfix. It doesn't matter that it like screws up like people's times and leaderboards in the middle of the online week, you know? It just doesn't matter. Release it right now. So that's probably why GT3s aren't as popular. I mean, you can see this is like a championship race with 4 times multiplier of rating, but nobody really that you could recognize the name and see them with high rankings driving. Like, I don't know what to do today evening, so I just felt like maybe doing some driving because I know I have to prep for that Silverstone race. So I was like, oh, there's a championship, Jardy is doing it, it's at IMOLA. I enjoy relatively this track from time to time, so it's good, let me try it, right? Just to sort of warm up and kind of remind myself how those cars drive. And I'm only getting frustrated seeing how this car drives now, right? It drives fine, but it just is at a disadvantage, right? That's just it. So I need to watch out the fuel usage because I'm doing a bit bad with that after I started chatting. Yeah, week long of statistic gathering doesn't matter. Like, it's not like, because we don't need statistics gathering about, like, statistics about what? It's not a statistic thing, it's a fact thing that they know of, that BOP for the cars is applied in the wrong place. Like, it's a physics issue. It's not a BOP statistic problem. It's not like Porsche was supposed to get 20 kilos but got 10 or something like that, or got 30. No, like, it got the kilos that they were supposed to get, but from what I understand, you know, they're in the floor here, there's a box like that, right? You put weight in it. And from what we know, all that weight, that could be like 100 kilos, it's like somewhere where the engine is right now in the Porsche, or the exhaust is, right? That's not optimum. You don't need a week of statistic gathering to fix shit like that. Come on. You need to be on top of things like that. So I've been driving like a bozo now. Not focusing while the guy is actually getting traffic, but the car is also a bit stuck. You can misbehave. That pendulum at the back really wants to kill me. You get a really unfortunate round of traffic as I've been just fooling around, not doing good laps. Yeah, you would think that they have so much data, but you really need competent people to know how to read data and how to understand whatever they're actually are reading, you know? I need to chill the fuel consumption. Well, I guess he just lost all his time because he had to avoid all this zoo ahead of me. Shame you didn't commit, that would be fun. Hey, P25 and P19, they're fighting for a golden carrot. Dobry wieczór. Oh, I don't know, I wasn't focusing on the Porsche. Maybe it did work? I wasn't paying attention. I need to watch out with fuel because I could actually start surging for fuel at the end of the race. Like the thing is that I was expecting to like have so much work to do for updating GT3s for new BOP that like in my mind I wasn't even planning to drive hypercars much right after update, you know. And we already started redoing those GT3s when we realized, you know, something feels off, and then we got that information, yeah, the BOP is broken. And the bob placement is broken, right? So basically car physics and weight distribution is broken. And then we're like, okay, so we're just gonna hold off for a week until they fix that. And then they didn't fix it in a week. Now then they're just like, but this, like, I don't know. And we're still waiting for the fix of GT3s. And then I'm gonna do a lot of driving to just fix all the setups for the new bob, for new weights. And then I'm gonna start touching hypercars, you know? But the spirit right now is like, I could have been driving hypercars, but I just was not expecting to even have this period of time of just waiting for something, because it was supposed to be here anyway. And that's the short story of it. But I'll definitely want to test the hypercars, and I assume that the hypercar tires at some point are also gonna start getting some little changes like that, because from what I've seen so far, the lockups are super easy and the drivability is sometimes a bit challenging. Oh shit. Okay, green. So I assume that they're gonna have some like little tire tweaks here and there to just make it ever so slightly easier. And maybe it's not about easiness, but maybe giving them a bit more range within which they work, because so far it seems like you have to drive them very carefully, and if you start overdoing things and the car gets a moment where it needs to be managed, it loses loads of time and it snaps straight away. Oh my god, this car. So in GT3s I can play a lot with the grip, and I doubt you can do that much in hypercars right now, but that's from what I've seen, right? That's from what I've seen, not from the field, so take that with a pinch of salt, you know? Missed the corner. Yeah, I wonder, maybe changing tires was the strat. Maybe changing tires was the strat. We will never know. I mean, in my mind, changing tires, conditions like that, even at IMOLA, sure they're qualifying tires, but they weren't much. Could have been overall faster. I just fear that if he changes tires and I change tires, I don't have anything to fight him, you know. With hindsight, I would have changed tires, knowing he's so strong in the double. Because I think at least if we both changed, I would be. If we both changed, I think I would be better off than if if both of us didn't change. That's what I wanted to say. But if he doesn't change and I change, then I don't know. I would still be maybe closer to him. But he's just so fucking fast on this straight. I struggle to see how I would be competitive. And I would be able to find an overtaking opportunity. So, what was my energy usage last lap? Why did I do that? We're gonna be surging for fuel ever so slightly, but that's fine. Come on, Jarrier, take him out. Now's the time. I think he's just taking it extremely easy with traffic just to ensure that we can finish it. He's probably really excited to win. Also, who am I actually racing against? Could it be actual Christian Engelhardt? On the drove for Lamborghini with Bortolotti? Surely not, right? I wonder if it's gonna search for fuel now. No, it wasn't. Now it starts surging. Oh, fuel was good. 1.9 seconds. So at least under 2 seconds to him. I'll take that. Which is funny because that's definitely, I easily lost that time by fooling around in the second stint, but even if we were closer to him, like, I wouldn't be able to compete with that, you know? Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, this version of Hypercryos is a complete overhaul, and whatever we had before was absolute joke driving-wise, you know? It was just a drift festival. So, I for sure can see how whatever they have right now is miles better than previously, right? But it's just like that initial tire that we got from GT3. I know that maybe they had more knowledge and more base for this one right now, but just watching it from the outside, I think like that tire needs a bit more like range within the the tires that grips up properly. Yo, Jarrier, where did you finish?
1.9 second. Oh, P5
nah,
from P12.
we were just like driving around. He probably slowed down to take it easier with traffic, but it was impossible. We are against the Mustang. That's what I said. Like with the fuel and tire advantage any Mustang's gonna have, they were gonna have that race. That was exactly that. I mean, like we finished almost half a minute, in front of the guy who was on pole, you know. So.
Oh, mate, this was race. Like, you have to watch lap 3, by the way, first corner. What the fuck happened? I also had a Valentin spun in front of me. It was like, you know when you sometimes finish the race and you want to do 360?
Yeah.
Basically, something like that happened to Valentin in the last corner exit. That was like, he literally, like, he spun like 180 on like half a meter, you know? Yeah, I got elbow from P4, but it is what it is, guys.
By the way, the Mustang was P1 in turn 1, before turn 1, from P3.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna go watch the replay, guys. It's gonna take me like an hour.
Actually, from P4. So he went to the lead from P4. That's on Cali. Self-inflicted. Yo.
That Mustang was cooking, yeah?
Ah, it's a Mustang. Vale, you rate the Mustang here, you know how it is. Didn't you? I bet with this bop as well, it helps it, right? Because it's a Mustang. It's so heavy on the front, so if he gets ballast at the back, it's even better probably. Plus, you know, 15
Yeah, it gives
degree,
traction.
50-degree track, Mustang tires.
Yeah.
I can see what was happening. I just didn't have the pace there. But we opened up the gap to all other Porsche, but like 25 seconds, the one that was on pole.
Nice.
So and there was a situation. I head into turn 1 with a hypercar when I just go into turn 1 and suddenly there's a car sideways ahead of me.
Oh.
Oh, lap 24. So I know they're gonna commit into the corner, so I lift. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What? I guess the Ferrari, I bet the Ferrari wants to, like a prick, squeeze Valkyrie here. Okay, and I mean, like, it's understandable. Like, that's just sometimes how the traffic flows. Like, if you want to be nice, you can leave space, but technically you're not mandated to leave the space, right? And then the Valkyrie wants to realize that that's super late, so just so brakes, but brakes while turning into the Ferrari, and pit maneuvers Ferrari into me, that then continues spinning further. I wonder if I lost or gained rating from this. I gained rating from this, okay. So zero impact, low impact that you gain driver rank, low impact. Finished. Wait, what? Like you gain driver rank contributes into gaining driver rank? That's weird. So I gain rating because I was higher than 23 other people and finished the race ahead of 23 other people, and that's mid impact. But I lose rating because I wasn't on pole, and because I didn't win the race. At least it doesn't say anywhere that like you were expected to finish somewhere, which I was expected to finish first, I assume. What points does one get? Oh, okay, so that Dan Watts guy is doing the championship because he's trying probably to. Wait, there are already 2 rounds in this? There's 7 rounds in this championship? Okay. So technically, if I want to do this championship, and it seems like nobody really fast is committed into doing this anyway. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, good night. Anyway, what
Or
is
outro.
schedule for this championship?
War outro.
What outro?
Thanks, good night.
Oh no, I'm still streaming. That was an outro to the stream. I was
Okay.
I was
I thought that was.
no, I'm saying good night to a guy who said good night because he's going. Oh my god, Sebring Silverstone Pole retard. I don't like Sebring. Oh wait, there's a second page. Portimao. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Paul Ricard, Silverstone, I definitely want to do, and Portimao, but Sebring, I don't know.
You cook it.
Yeah, I mean, at least I gained some rating. It's gonna be like right at the beginning. So it was no pixels, now it's this. So this is the amount of rating I gained. The amount of pixels you see here is the amount of rating I gained, because before this race it was like gold free with absolutely blank bar. There was nothing on it. So this is the rating we gained today. Let's go. I mean, I guess we're gonna gain more during the championship race potentially. That endurance championship, that's what I mean. So let's go back online and actually that's the champ. There we are. Let me enter a practice server, and this is gonna be a dry race. And let's see what the conditions are in this one. 6-time multiplayer, strict track limits, 18 tires for a 6-hour race. I think it's a 6-hour race. Should be. Just so we know what to expect on Saturday. Come on. This is gonna be hot, this is gonna be cold. Are we gonna be good? Is McLaren's gonna be good? I think no matter what, McLaren's gonna be good. Did you test already, Vale? It's gonna be, I guess, very similar conditions to... Or actually, I don't know what. Well, it's 16 degrees, so McLaren should be cooking. We'll be able to push a bit more with our rear tires as well, so I guess it's good for both of us. Yeah, I'll try doing some setup work tomorrow for this car, so me and George don't get completely shafted, and I can maybe contain that rear end ever so slightly. But it's difficult. It's difficult. I'll have to test some stuff, because like you said, you seen today, it's just anytime you go on throttle, the car wanders on its rear a bit, and it's like in a very unconfident way. Sometimes it wants to oversteer, the weight pendulum keeps on going, but if you don't get it right, there's no just natural grip on the front because it's light. So the moment the rear grips up, the car starts plowing, right? So it goes from extremes even more than usual. Like it behaves even more like a 911, but in an extreme way, and in a way where also it rotates on throttle a lot for whatever reason. Where it seems like with that tire, the moment you go on throttle and you have some of that like weight balance pendulum going in the mid corner, the moment you go on throttle and you ask for combined grip out of the rear, it completely gives out, you know, and it rotates the car on throttle a lot. I don't know why it does that. It's really weird, because you would assume that there's a lot of grip on the rear, so it should just like grip up, but it doesn't do that. Maybe it's connected to like my driving style, that I have a lot of like lateral load going through the rear in mid corner. I don't know. Anyway, see you on Saturday. Good night.